And these are worthy goals, we say. Stop the bombs, or both will happen. Stop the bombs and save lives, as the President of the General Assembly has indicated. All lives, lives of children, of civilians, of 2.3 million civilians in the Gaza Strip. Mr. President, in Gaza, a father tells his daughter about the birthday he was planning for her and asks her not to miss it. A mother laments, "My children died before they had a chance to eat." The thoughts that cross the mind of a mother in the face of such grief. 3,000 children in Gaza were killed by Israel in the last almost 3 weeks. I repeat, 3,000 children, innocent children, angels, killed in Gaza during the last 3 weeks. A man embraces his mother and pleads like a child, "Come back, I beg you. Come back, and I will take you wherever you want." He hugs her and can let go. But there is no time to mourn. More death is on the way. 1,700 women were killed by Israel in the last 2 weeks. A young man wrote, "We will not leave Gaza. We will only leave Gaza to join the heavens." A few days later, he did. 7,000 Palestinians have been killed by Israel in the last almost 3 weeks. 70% of all those killed are women and children. Almost all killed are civilians. Is this the war some of you are defending? Let me repeat, is this the war that some of you are defending? Can this war be defended? These are crimes. This is barbarism. If you do not stop it for all those who were killed, stop it for all those whose lives we can still save. Jinan, a little girl under the rubble, shouts at the people coming to rescue her, "What took you so long?" There are 900 Palestinian children under the rubble, alive or dead, wondering what is taking so long, wondering if any help is on the way. Anas, a little boy who is known as Anus, crawled from under the rubble, not to find light, but more darkness, devastations and death all around him. His ordeal has only started, not ended. 1,600 Palestinians are under the rubble, and no one can reach them to save them or bury them. A doctor speaks of a term coined during this war: wounded child with no surviving family. 80 Palestinian families have lost 10 or more of their members. Sometimes up to 45 members of the same family were killed. 18,000 people are wounded, many treated in hospital hallways, if at all, with no anesthesia. Paramedics who have seen death time and time again break down and cry. This time is just too much.
This is strange, and I think this will be one of those times that I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'll just put it out there. I think the Israeli foreign minister was right to say that the United Nations is of no use, that is broken. And I think he's right because you cannot imagine that Palestinians are dying in huge numbers. The Gazians are dying in huge number. Benjamin Netanyahu is waging havoc on the people in Gaza. And the United Nations is nowhere in terms of getting a ceasefire. Nowhere. Even to get humanitarian aid into Gaza is a big challenge for the United Nations. You ask yourself, what is the point? What is the point? If the United Nations cannot get any resolution to pass, cannot get people to look at themselves, look at what is going on the ground, and then say to themselves, this has got to stop. This has gone beyond what we can allow, and now it has got to stop. Benjamin Netanyahu, stop now. If they cannot do that, then what is really the point of the United Nations? These so-called permanent representatives or ambassadors to the United Nations or foreign ministers, whatever they call themselves, they go there, they sit there, they talk, and nothing happens. They pass binding resolutions. No one keep them, or no one even follow what has been passed. No one implements those binding resolutions. They are struggling to have a ceasefire to no avail, just to pause the bombardment for a moment so that people can reorganize themselves, can get basic things, can get food, can get water. Even that cannot pass. And then you will tell somebody that the United Nations have any relevance? Does it really have any relevance? If there's one thing that everyone universally agreed is that the UN is irrelevant. The UN need a reform. The UN is dying. No one is following whatever the UN said, or no one even believes in the UN anymore. No one. How can they keep on talking while people are dying? And we just let them keep talking and people are dying. I have seen many images on TikTok. Those images cannot be posted on YouTube. They will be flagged as being violent in nature. But if you go on TikTok and you see the type of images that are coming out from Gaza, my brothers and sisters, your heart will weep for the people in Gaza. You will feel pity for them. You will feel pity for them. All this because political elites cannot agree on any single thing. Political elites don't even care if the people are dying. Palestinians authorities, Palestinian leaders do not care if the local Gazians are dying. Likewise, the Israelis authorities, they are the one bombarding everything in Gaza. And the Western world do not care. No one cares. That's why they have been dancing in circles. And the worst of them all is America. whom we all believe was that entity which could come to the rescue of the oppressed. That entity who could side with the less privileged people. That entity who could be fair in their argument and judgment. That entity who could have a critical look on a given situation and sided with the smaller person. But to our greatest surprise, the America we all knew is dead. The America we all loved, we all thought was fair, was honest, was impartial, that America is dead. The Joe Biden America nowadays is one-sided, and they have made no effort to hide it. Like they have just thrown it on our faces. That is it. This is what we are going to do. What else can you guys do? Nothing. But you guys out there, when you see government officials, when you see political elite dancing in the halls of the United Nations while people are being killed in Gaza, what is your take? Please let us know in the comment section below, because like always, we love hearing what you have to say. And also, please kindly like this video, kindly subscribe to our channel, because it really helps us grow the channel. We are trying to grow this channel and to reach a wider audience. So your support to this channel counts a lot, and we shall forever be grateful. So thank you very much for watching, and like always, see you in the next one.